we're on our way to the Wisconsin Dells. It's July 7th, and it's 12:20 in the afternoon.
And we just passed Whitney Way on the Beltline.
We're gonna, just enjoy some time in the Dells, and late this afternoon we're gonna be at the Dells Raceway Park, watch some race car action, and that's something we haven't done yet. So we look forward to this, and there's more than water parks up there. There's everything you can imagine for every interest. So we're going to see some race car action this evening.
And of course we're going to have lunch up in the Dells after we go ahead and drive through
the Parkway and Broadway Street.
Broadway Street. We need to update a little bit.
It's been a few years, so we hope to see what's been happening lately. And being that it's high season, lots of visitors. We may even see a Wisconsin duck there parked on the street ready to pick up passengers, so it should be fun. And of course the Dells is also famous for fudge. There's fudge stores. You can get Indian crafts and moccasins. It's been a hubbub ever since the 1800s. Ever since H.H. Bennett turned photography, taking pictures of the people visiting and then giving it to them before they leave. He started it all, and it's continuing today. We're going to be getting a tintype picture on July 25th at H.H. Bennett. They're commemorating his photography during this special summer, and it's going to be great. And I'm Lori.
And I'm Al, and we are Adventures in Travel. Bye for now.
Just don't worry, I can edit video, lift it, put it somewhere else.
You know we can't turn that around so that we're, on the GoPro, but that's okay.
I don't really want to do it right now.
Yeah,
That's something I'd rather do when we're at the Dells. Right now, I'm just getting video footage of our trip up there. The whole way, I've got lots of time available here.
Yeah, but how's the memory?
It's good. I emptied it before I left the house.
Good.
It has 5.5 hours worth.
Cool.
At high resolution.
Cool.
HD,
Good.
full HD. 1920 by 1280. I just want to get the whole trip. I never know what I want to use later at any point along the way. Besides, this is more up to date than Google Street View.
You can submit this to Google. Is it possible for you to go ahead and...
No, theirs is a 360-degree view. Mine is just facing forward. This is for our own benefit, our own information.
You never know if you don't ask. Ask them. See what they think.
Well, I can...
Can't hurt.
I can read about submissions, but it's only one view. And this is down Middleton. We're right by Middleton right now.
And many times, next exit, we have gone along University Avenue, which takes you all the way out to Spring Green and even points further west. So lots of times we've gone down that road.
In Middleton, we've enjoyed the Mustard Festival, and you see an airplane right there. To our left is Maury Airport. for personal aircraft. I've had my grandpa's friend once landed a plane there back in the early 70s. And I have other friends that fly in and out of there once in a while that are pilots. Oh, I see a plane circling around. It looks like it's coming into land right now. Maybe it's going to go right over the highway here. It's white airplane. Yep, there it comes. Looks like it's circling in for a landing. I've been there before a long time ago. Yep, gonna land.
There it is, just to our left.
Runway's right over there. Sure enough. Parmenter, this is downtown Middleton, where the Mustard Museum is located. Had a lot of fun times there at the Mustard Festival in August. Quite a lot going on in downtown Middleton. And we continue on, heading north. There's many options as far as getting up to the Dells. If you want, you can even take the Merrimack Ferry, which we've done before. Lots of fun. It's only a 5-minute ride, but it's fun and scenic. We did it in the fall a couple years ago. We took the trip then. It's very pretty.
And as you can see, while we're on the west side of Madison and through Middleton, at least over on this side of town, it's a quite lengthy bike path over to our right and to our left. They're still lengthening it now. There's good infrastructure over here for biking, and I'm pretty sure they're actually working on a segment that'll take you all the way to downtown Baraboo.
They're not done yet, but it's a work in progress. They finally connected Madison to Middleton. It took a long time, but it only happened in the last year or two. It's pretty out here. Lots of farms, including a windmill farm generating power. There's a pretty good breeze today. It's a cool day too, which is nice. But watch out for that sun. You could get burned if you're not careful. And we're definitely taking precautions.
Make sure you have your sunblock on, and make sure that you've got a good Y-brimmed hat. And especially protect your neck, because most people forget. Your neck is got a lot of blood flowing through it, and it's very easy for that neck to get really sunburned. So,
yep.
Matter of fact, I'm wearing one of those, what do you call them again?
I don't remember.
It's a neck scarf of sorts, and it definitely helps to protect the neck, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's one of those multi-purpose things. You can wear it around your head as a sweatband or put it over your head. You know, it's very comfortable and very stretchy, and you can wear it all kinds of ways. I'm just wearing a high-necked lycra top that totally covers my neck, so it's protected too. I'm sure we'll see a lot of sunburnt people up at the Dells. Nice views, that's for sure. We've had plenty of rain, so we don't have a drought going on like we sometimes do by this time of year. Look at all the bikers on our right. This path is getting longer and longer. here's the Missouri Tavern. They're actually famous for an alcohol they invented, apple pie liqueur, which you can find in your local stores. In the liquor aisle, it's pretty popular. I tried it, but I didn't really like it. But then again, I don't drink too much. It was strong by my taste. I prefer wine, especially Wollersheim Winery wine. That's our favorites.
We do have quite a few local wineries.
Lots of them. You can't swing a cat without hitting a winery. They're everywhere.
And of course, we're quite popular on the microbrew as far as beer is concerned. So
New Glarus Spotted Cow is very popular.
So is Island Wheat.
But that is very special. That is beer brewed with wheats exclusively grown on Washington Island. It's only wheat grown on that island, so it's a small lot to be sure, but has a special flavor all its own. And in
Of course, we have Leinenkugel. That's a name that a lot of people are familiar with.
Very popular too.
And that's out of...
I don't know.
Forgot the name of the town.
But the one I do remember is Grumpy Troll, which is brewed in Mount Horeb.
Well, needless to say... and let's not forget, just a few years back, Wollersheim went ahead and started distilling spirits for, basically because they already had the infrastructure and they started, they have spirits now on top of their wine, so...
They have vodka, they have brandy, and in the winter time they have a tour. You can take a self-guided tour of the winery and distillery, and we did that again this year, and it's always fun, and you get to sample wine along the way. It's really fun to try that. It's in March. There's always something to do here year-round. The hard part for us is choosing what to do. Sometimes it takes us 3 or 4 years to do activities that fall on a particular weekend, especially in the summer. The weekend in mid-July is one of the busiest. We've circulated through many activities. Like last year, we did the Big Top Parade in Baraboo, the circus parade. And this year, we're going to Winneconne. It's been 4 years since we've been there for their Sovereign State Day Festival. That is really fun. Since 1967.
We're also going to Cheese Days in Monroe, Wisconsin. That's in September, but that's only every other year, so...
It's so big it takes 2 years to plan this one. And the parade, you gotta see the parade. It's almost 2 hours long, and the whole parade starts with cows in front, Swiss cows. They're symbolizing the cows coming down from the mountain in autumn, and they start the whole parade. Where else can you see that except in Switzerland? And the cheese, cheese curds. On Saturday, you get to watch a wheel of Swiss cheese being made. I got video of the whole thing. Look it up on YouTube, on our Adventures in Travel channel. You can see the short version, which is 15 minutes, or the long version, which is over 2 hours long. So, take your pick. Big wheel of Swiss cheese made on the spot. Pretty fascinating. I can see the Baraboo Hills in the distance. The air is very clear today, so you can see a long way. pretty out here, isn't it? All these farms and hills. We've enjoyed coming this way the whole 21 years we've been together. All seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall. It's always pretty. We're lucky to live in this beautiful state. As you see, there's lots of people out. Many of them could be heading to Baraboo or the Dalles, or points northward. It's prime season right now. But we're going to take our Dells boat tour ride in the fall for the first time. After all those big crowds are gone, it's going to be mostly locals by that point. And such pretty scenery too. We don't really have to talk all the time. It's just, this is possible reusable sound bites that can be plunked onto other videos. Isolate them at a future time. I'm more interested in the video right now, at least until we get up to the Dells. That's when the chatter will actually be much more significant. Just wanted to capture this beautiful summer scenery. The air is so clear.
Well, somewhat. It's got a pale cast to it.
Well, we've already lost a little bit of the clarity we had yesterday, so I'm very glad we were out last night. I just couldn't believe all those stars. They really enjoyed the people out last night, really enjoyed seeing that. Hopefully they'll make contact with me. Our emails are on the card, and then I'll be very glad if I end up being connected with the family that's owned that property for over 100 years. This may very well have been fate that we finally met the owners, the people who have owned this land since the mill was working. This way I can get a drive through Sauk City too.
Remember when we went to an auction here?
I know we went somewhere, but I couldn't remember where it was.
This is it, right here.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Right here. Yep.
I didn't remember that. I'm ready for a good lunch at Monk's Bar and Grill. Boy, they have good food there. It's been 3 years. Have ourselves a nice lunch. It's hard to sleep in the summertime because there's so much fun going on. You just wish you could stay awake all the time. It's the best time of the year. So much happening. We're getting that nice noonday overhead lighting right now. The sun is not coming in any of the side windows. It's a perfect time. The shadows are short. I think it's actually noon as far as the sun is concerned. It's closer to 1 than 12, actually. Well, this is great. We're approaching Sauk City.
And the turnoff to Wollersheim Winery is right up here on 188. So it's just a few miles down the road if you're interested in picking up a bottle or a case of wine, or maybe you want some ice wine. That's a special treat.
It's not the right time of year for that, though. It's actually brewed from grapes that just, got frozen, when fall comes. It's a very small brew, but very special, and it sells out fast. Maybe we'll get to try some later this year. They usually have a big party to celebrate their ice wine. And pretty soon we're going to be crossing the Wisconsin River.
Hardest working river in the United States. We have, I think, 6 dams.
To our left is Green Acres, a popular restaurant for decades. Sauk City, Sauk County.
And off to our right, if you turn right here, is Prairie du Sac, and you also have a special eagle viewing platform.
Yeah, Eagle Days is in January. That's when they're hanging out by the river and Eagle Island. That's always a sight to see. I've had my fireworks already.
Yeah, it looks like they have a festival here today on Friday, July 6th and 7th, Friday and Saturday. Fire on the River.
It's their post-July 4th celebration. It's busy down here. It is summer after all. But busy means the businesses get lots of customers, and that's a good thing. Coming up on our left will be Culver's. That was the very first Culver's. 1984 was when they opened. And this is the very first one, and there's a historical marker there too. There it is on our left. Culver's number 1. They always have good eats there. And they're a major sponsor of the Madison Mallards. And who can beat that? Here we go. As we're curving around to the right, you'll see the Baraboo Hills in front of you. There's always lots of billboards telling everybody of the attractions, because remember, many people may be going through this area for the first time. Sauk City is your gateway. as you head up to the Dells, and Baraboo comes first, and then the Wisconsin Dells. And there's Ho Chunk. We've been there many times, not to play games, but to eat. They have a buffet that you wouldn't believe. Delicious.
They also have a prime rib special and also a seafood special during the week. So depending on the day you go, sometimes the costs are, as far as eating there, it's very reasonable, especially when you're talking prime rib or seafood.
Yes.
You can't get a seafood buffet for anything less than $20, and it's absolutely the best buffet, in the area. So
yes, we've gone there many times.
highly recommend going to the casino if only to go ahead and eat their wonderful food.
Yes, well worth it. Food is something that's in abundance up here, especially vacationers. Cheese, Wisconsin cheese, fudge, of course, that's very popular.
Don't forget the omnipresent supper clubs, we call them.
Yes.
That was something that was crafted here in Wisconsin, so you won't see too many scattered throughout the other states, but here in Wisconsin, that's
a staple, yes.
long-standing tradition for us.
In fact, last fall, we went to one that's been in Madison for a really, really long time, called Smokies. And that's a place my grandparents went to when they were young. That shows you how long it's been around. In the 50s, 60s, up to the present time. It's a family operation. And of course, the big supper club up in the Dells is Ishnala. We haven't eaten there yet, but that's a goal. It's right along Mirror Lake. You can see it from the water even. It's beautiful.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's also a supper club on Wabisa, I want to say. Lake Wabisa has an absolutely,
yes, the Green Lantern.
It's a little far afield, but boy, if you're in the mood for a supper club, you couldn't go wrong there.
And there we have eaten before. Lots of good food all over the state. Just Google Wisconsin supper clubs. And then there's the Buckthorn Supper Club that features lobster boils. And we went to Genoa City some years back. That's near the Wisconsin-Illinois border. We enjoyed their imitation of Door County's fish boil with whitefish. That's a traditional fish for a fish boil, and it was really good. So Genoa City. Can't go wrong. And you see in front of you the Baraboo Hills, which will be going up and over in a few minutes.
Yeah, we're about 5 minutes from there.
These are Wisconsin's version of mountains. They're very worn down mountains. They're very old. Older than the Rockies, probably. That's why they're not super tall and are snow covered.
Keep in mind that the hills that you're looking at here have their origination at the Niagara Escarpment. So the same rock that you see here in the Baraboo area and the hills is actually, or basically pretty much the same thing as Niagara Falls. Originated in that area as well.
And if you find some really old looking stone called chert, it's hard as can be, and it's outlasted so many different other kinds of stone. Look at that view. Gosh, we've driven up here so many times. It's always beautiful. To our left is Dr. Evermore's wrought metal art collection, life-size sculptures. We've been there before too. It's a sight to be seen. The Forever-a-Tron machine was his invention, meant to be like a time-traveling machine. It's very big. Those hills are amazing in the fall. All covered with colorful trees. Everything's in full summer bloom green right now. And all the happy travelers heading up here. Here we go. Up in the hills. And your usual array of billboards, Cave of the Mounds. Your ears pop a little bit. We get to actually just over 1,000 feet at times. So it's a tiny mountain, very tiny. But it's enough to make your ears pop when you're going up. Couldn't ask for a better day in July. It's cool, gonna be sticking just near 80 or just below 80 and 50s at night. Very ideal temperatures for this time of year. We've also had 90s too. Now we're cruising on toward Baraboo. We'll go through Baraboo first, and then shortly after that, the Dells. They've done a lot of road work here in recent years to make it a little more efficient and widen it and cut out some of the curves.
You notice the pavement change, of course, and this section is probably not even 5 years old.
And they've also constructed bypasses and roundabouts too. We're not real far away from the Wisconsin Opry where we enjoyed a show 6 years ago. That'll be on our right side. If you like country music and a little bit of gospel thrown in, that's definitely your show to go to. And they have matinee shows during the day sometimes. You go have a nice big meal first. They serve you up a turkey dinner with some iced tea and pie, and then go watch the show afterwards. That's what we did. Lots of fun. In fact, we should probably get back there sometime. It's run by the Dickinson family, and the grandchildren are performing now. So it's a family thing for 40 plus years now, since the late 70s. The Dickinson family has been entertaining the Dells in Wisconsin. Really good show. They play all the classics in country music that we all know. Like the Orange Blossoms Special, where it sounds like a train. It's a lot of fun. And lots of fiddling action too. Circus World Museum, we went last year, had the best time. And look at the bridge that we're going under. It has elephants and a circus train decorating it. A lot of little hints of all the places to go. And signs on the right telling you places to eat. And coming up is the Baraboo Pizza Ranch, where we've eaten at least 3 times. Great food there. And if you want to listen to local radio, Baraboo has its own station, Max FM, WRPQ. There's Pizza Ranch on our right. It's 7:40 a.m. That's one of their frequencies. They also have FM. So look them up. They play great music all day long and some local sports. And lots of advertising from the local businesses around here. And they tell you about everything going on in Baraboo and the Dells each week and each weekend. So you always know what's going on up here. Give them a listen. It's my favorite radio station. I can listen to it in Madison too, which I do. And there's another sign to our right, Mid-Continent Railway Museum, exit 218. We've been there about 3 times as well. We've rode the fall train before, the autumn train ride, very colorful. And they also have a pumpkin train, especially aimed at the kids. And a Christmas train in December.
Can we continue on this?
Yes.
Doesn't have a road. Eventually we'll have to update that.
Oh, car next to us is from Iowa. They're all ready for a big vacation. We sometimes forget this is a vacation destination, that people may come here from a long way. But being that we live near here, we kind of take it for granted, and we really shouldn't.
It's part of the reason we go to the Wisconsin Dells, because we know that a lot of people come visit. And it's important to stay up to date with changes that are happening.
And give them a first-person look. Yeah, things do change. You got to keep up to date. And you can have them send you a guide too if you're not from this area. They can send it right to you. And there's also an app you can look at as well. You can install the app on your phone. Wisconsin Dells. Been coming here ever since I was a child. Went to attractions that no longer exist, like Storybook Gardens. That was a favorite.
We've also been to the International Crane Foundation, which you just saw on the sign we passed.
They do a good job taking care of the cranes, rescuing them, and doing good parts and helping maintain their habitat. And the exhibits where they have the different cranes matches the habitat they're used to. It's a beautiful place. Nothing. I'm not sure if we'll end up exactly where we want to end up. Let's see. Oh, Ferndale Road. That's the area where you exit to go to the Wisconsin Opry. It's Ferndale Road. Wisconsin Opry is going to be down below us. We're not actually driving right by it anymore. We're actually going to be above it. So you have to exit off of Ferndale Road in order to get there. There's also a cafe there and a craft antique store.
See the sign here? That's where right here, you're looking right at it. Over to our right.
Cindy's Cafe, and we've eaten there before. And here we are approaching the Dells, the Wisconsin Dells. Right here at the gateway. Kalahari is on our right. Tanger Outlet Mall is on our left for some specialty store shopping. And the Great Wolf Lodge, another water park, is on our left as well. This is it, folks.
Entering Wisconsin Dells, and entertainment capital of Wisconsin and the Midwest.
Lots of restaurants, hotels, resorts. You could stay up here a lifetime and have trouble getting to everything.
Well, obviously, some of the more notable things that a lot of people may not have done. The Dells Boat Tour. That's a popular attraction.
That's a traditional one that's been around since pretty much the beginning. And we're on our way to Broadway. We're slowly making our way there. We're at the there's a billboard on our left, Paul Bunyan's. We've eaten there before, and we've also eaten at the one in Minocqua.
There's also Rick Wilcox's Magic Show. That's a popular attraction.
And the Wilderness Resort is on our right. Water sport rentals for people who want to do ski-doos or something like that. Here's a Wisconsin Army Ducks on our right. Most Jaw Restaurant on our left. That's a popular place.
Turn here.
Yes. We're now coming up on the corner. Here's where you can get some tickets.
And there's always special coupons and special promotions available. So don't pay full price when you come up here. Obviously, you want to make sure that
you can even buy a large coupon book for pretty much every attraction they have here in restaurants. And there's all the various advertising of attractions. And on our right is Tommy Bartlett's Ski, Sky, and Stage Show, which has been around forever. We haven't been there yet. Gotta save something for later. Yeah, Tommy Bartlett's. They have 2 shows a day in the summertime. And there's Sprecker's restaurant on our right. We ate there once. Del Bar. Now that's a supper club. Very popular. Flamingo Motel. I see they have a new sign. House of Embers restaurant on our left. And on our right, coming up, we're at the intersection of East Lake Avenue and Wisconsin Dells Parkway. Zombie Outbreak, one of the attractions. Oh, more Flamingo Hotel. Noah's Ark, Timavati Wildlife. There's the Flamingo. There's Noah's Ark and Mount Olympus Village Hotel. Good day to get wet. Big Chief go-karts on our right. Dell's Mining Company, where you can sift through some gravel and you might come up with a gem if you're real lucky.
Flashing red if clear.
Dell's Army Ducks on our right. Lots full. There's a lot of visitors here today. It's 1:15 in the afternoon.
That's no surprise given that it's weekend of July the 4th, just after Independence Day, so
Long week.
you would expect a lot of traffic and a lot of people here,
And
especially this weekend.
you can see the activity going on at Mount Olympus to our left. Wow.
And yes, there are campgrounds and RV parks if that's your preferred mode of travel.
There's a Trojan horse right up ahead. And there's some go-karts on our right,
There's the original Wisconsin Ducks.
which they're loading up one full of passengers right now. The famous Trojan horse on our left. Here we are, Wisconsin Dells, population 2678, but in the summertime it's probably closer to 50,000. Candy Kitchen, get fudge there too. We're at the heart of the Dells. Top secret attraction, very strange things going on here. Upside down White House. Yep, people are here for an extended vacation over the July 4th weekend.
And you do see that this is considered the River District, and there is an upper and a lower Dells boat tour. Don't forget that there are two tours that you can take on a Wisconsin Duck.
You can do both in one day, or you can do them different days if you're constrained on time. But we like to do them both on the same day. It's good to get the longer tour done in the morning, which is preferred method for us anyway.
Yep, see in front of us, we've got someone from Indiana.
And we saw an Iowa person a while back. But people here all from all over the country. And here's a favorite stop, the Goody Goody Gumdrop candy store.
There's a wildlife park, of course, Timbavati.
They're in the same spot where Storybook Gardens used to be, where I went as a child. They're in the same spot. And coming up here, at the light up ahead, is we're going to be turning right and going on Broadway. Major street, the other part of the attractions. And here's where you can get your tickets for the Dells boat tour, one of the places you can get tickets. And very busy today. We last did that tour 3-4 years ago in the summer, right about this time, but we're going to do fall the next time. We're going to go back in late September, early October, when the colors are at their peak. Pirates Cove is on our left for some miniature golf and rides, little amusement park here. And we're crossing into Columbia County. You see the dam on our right side.
Now, we obviously can't stop right now, but just past this the end of this bridge is a historical marker, but we wouldn't expect you to know that because the only way we got it was to come here in the winter, and it's just past this outcropping right
It's right here.
right here. You can see it on our right, but you can't get there, not in high summer.
And here we are starting Broadway, the Showboat Saloon. They say it's haunted. We haven't seen the ghosts. We haven't been there yet, but rumors are that it's haunted. So there's an added attraction right there. You might see a ghost. And here we are, the main drag. Fudge, vintage photos. We got one here back in 2008. But we're going to be getting an update at H.H. Bennett on the 25th of July. This time tintype picture. Even older fashioned. See all the visitors? This is high season right now. Ripley's Believe It or Not on our left. Wisconsin Dells Fudge on our right. Candy Connection on our left. Swiss Made Fudge on our right. This is the 200 block now of Broadway. Dairyland Fudge. Old Time Portraits.
There you see 35% savings, 14 major attractions right through there. Get all your tickets for that.
And who wouldn't want to save $1 or $2 and more than that? And Goody Gumdrop Ice Candy Shop. We've been there before. And what do you know? These folks are from Minnesota, the ones backing in. All over the country. Vermont, another visitor. And up here on our right, the chalet, you can see a glockenspiel clock telling the story of the Pied Piper. Watch it here. That's really uncertain. Fitzgerald's Motel. Colonial Motel. Pretty much all these have pools, so got a place to swim.
Fields Park Motel. Water park passes if you stay there.
And the Dells Historical Museum on our right.
And Bowman Park on our right.
Black Hawk Motel on our left. They've been there a long time.
That's historical.
Indian Trail Motel, also historic.
Black Hawk Motel.
There's plenty of places to stay and eat.
Woodside Hotel.
Amber's Inn and Suites, Trails End Motel. And this pretty much sums up the heart of Wisconsin Dells. You can just park, there's free parking lots, you can take your time looking around and just enjoy yourself. Well, signing off, this is Lori.
And this is Al, and we are
Adventures in Travel.
Bye for now.